we dive into authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us, from personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation.
kick this woman. So whether, everybody's not a lawyer, everybody doesn't care about legal jargon, everybody up there in the jury is not worried about that. They're gonna make their decision based off their feelings too. So you see that girl get yoked up, kicked, stepped on, you're gonna be like, that dude's a monster, put him away. And I think that they did a great job by keep presenting that to everyone today.
Joe, that's got to be the point here, which is that, yeah, you can look at the charges, but if the jury just hates him for what they see, they're going to convict him.
That's why they played this tape, I think, a dozen times now. It's not, honestly, this is a domestic assault, a grotesque domestic assault, but he's not charged with domestic assault here. They played that. Look, all you need to do is play the tape once if you want to make a point that it somehow aids the proof of the racketeering or the sex trafficking or whatever you think it ties into. But playing it so many times, first of all, I think it begins to neutralize it a little bit. First of all. Second of all, it's so clear that what they're doing, I mean, most of the evidence in this case surrounds the visual evidence surrounds this tape. Now they have a guy to break down the tape. I mean, we saw the tape once, twice, 5 times. It's the same thing. Whatever angles you're looking at, he's a horrific guy.
Hey, Joe, some additional value of the tape?
I'm saying, I think this tape is them trying to do exactly what I said they're going to do from the get-go.
We know what you're saying, Joe. I just want to ask, can I ask you something? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Okay, please.
Is it possible? Thank you, Dave. Is it possible that the tape also goes to prove those on the jury that might be thinking like you and Bill Maher, she could have left? Are they showing the tape to show what happens when she tries to leave, when she grabs her shit and tries to discreetly sneak out of the hotel room, if she gets yoked up, as Armand said, kicked in the damn back, messed up, beat up, and horrified? Could it be going to show that?
Ebony, yes, it could be to show that. That's what they will argue. That
I appreciate it.
I don't know if this was during a freak off or not. That's the one thing that's still a little. It was, okay. So that's Ebony, you're 100% right. That's what they're going to argue.
But wait, Joe, are you saying I know a little bit about the law, too? Do I know a little bit about the law,
listen, even a broken clock works twice a day, Ebony. Even a broken clock works twice a day.
As Armand says Armand brings up a really good point about the jury. They are not lawyers. They are not this panel. They're not Bill Maher. They're not exposed to this stuff day in and day out like we all are. But I will say this. I think I saw the other day the filing for the jury instructions, and they're about 135 pages. I've seen jury instructions in my day, and they are not usually that long. But you can bet your bottom dollar that the summations are going to be so specific, and that jury instruction is going to take them probably the first couple of days of deliberation.
Brian, what was the jury's reaction to what they heard this week?
Well, the real time to take the temperature is when the white noise fills the courtroom and they're having a sidebar, because that's when you see the jurors start to interact with each other. And Armand and I are sitting in different sides of the courtroom, but we're looking at them, and some of them are raising their eyebrows, others are reacting. The judge has said, don't talk about the case, but are they talking about the Mets? Are they talking about, traffic in Midtown Manhattan? No, they're probably talking about what they have just seen while they're killing time on these sidebars. But even during Bonna's testimony, and even before that, when they were playing the video from the Intercontinental, all of these jurors had their sights focused on the monitors, and they were watching like this. I don't know, Armand, maybe you saw it as well. They were keenly keyed in on what they were seeing, especially as Diddy was being violent toward Cassie.
What was Diddy's demeanor in court this week?
This week, to me, he seemed a little bit more chipper. Like, he seemed like, all right, I feel like I'm making headway, especially coming off of the heels of Mia, which, by the way, I think was probably one of the worst testimonies for the prosecution. But I think he seemed a little bit more confident. He seems, when he walks in the courtroom, he's smiling, he's speaking to the people now, he's doing hard hands at everybody. So, and then to me, there's also moments where I feel like he's seen this so many times, he knows what people are gonna say, so he's a little numb to the testimonies. Now, when it gets too crazy, he does a little shake here and there, but for the most part, I think he kind of tunes it out a little bit.
But guys, also, wasn't he, I get the impression just reading up on every motion, and I say physical motion, not legal motion. Every one of his physical motions seems to be like a whiny little bitch, meaning when something isn't going right up on the stand, he starts to shake his head like crazy or push himself out from defense table. And then when somebody says something fawning, like, yeah, I looked up to him, I learned a lot from him, he nods his head excessively so as to show the people behind him, that's right. And it almost sounds like that becomes cloying and obnoxious, and that the jurors will see through that.
Well, Diddy almost got kicked out of the courtroom towards the end of the week, and that's because the judge had spotted him nodding, winking, and smiling at members of the jury. The judge told Mark Agnifilo for his client to cut it out, or there would be serious repercussions, including possibly having Diddy removed. Meantime, we're all talking about Jane and her appearance on the witness stand. It was very clear that she fell in love very quickly with Diddy, that he swept her off of her feet, was paying for her life on both coasts of the United States, flying her all over down to the islands for exotic vacations, that she initially found the hotel nights or rendezvous with these escorts to be taboo, that was enjoyable, but that quickly deteriorated, and she was done with it. In fact, she not only told Diddy verbally, but she sent him letters and texts to that effect that she did not want to be having sex with other men. Now, another interesting moment from Jane's testimony is where she talked about Diddy wanting to have her nipples pierced at the end of 2022. He said that he would really find that to be a turn-on, that he wanted that on his girl. And she actually testified that Christina Karam, his assistant, is the one who made the appointment for the piercing in Los Angeles. She went on to say that it felt like, quote, a rodent bit her on the nipples really hard. She says they ended up getting snagged on the lingerie. They bled and they got infected. It was a horrible experience. But Diddy was insistent that she use these piercings, saying at one point to her, "Where are my piercings?" as if he owned them. The other thing we watched is that she was recounting the names and faces of the men that she was with. She recalled them as entertainers at hotel nights. You'll remember that Cassie referred to them as freak-offs. In Jane's world, they were called hotel nights. And she identified to the jury at least 15 freeze frames from very salacious porn videos recorded by Diddy of her sexual encounters. She testified that she felt she was in love, that she was something special, that Diddy was her man. But she said she pretty much figured out that Diddy didn't feel the same way, and it was a little more disposable. Clearly, Diddy was involved with many other women at the time.
A few months ago, I spoke with Mark Agnifilo, Diddy's lead lawyer, about the possibility of Diddy taking the stand. Here's what he said. It's really interesting.
I don't know that I could keep him off the stand. I think he is very eager to tell his story, and I think he will tell every part of his story, including what you see on the video. So I expect it's going to be explained by the both of us.
Joe, I think Mark Agnifilo is a great lawyer. I think that's crazy talk. I do not see any version of Diddy being cross-examined where it helps the defense.
0% chance he takes the stand. That cross-examination, we'll be here till Christmas with this trial, with the cross-examination, because he'd have to answer questions about all of his conduct. The car bombing stuff, the Kid Cudi thing, the dangling off a balcony, the drugs, the this, the that, the cut in the head, the cut in the back, the bruising. The hallway video will take 2 days alone just to cross him on. There is no scenario, and I listen, I'm not there, okay? But if I were there, I'd lock his hands down, because you can't put him up. You just can't put him up. There's too many questions he'd have to answer. He's not going to come out looking well.
And Joe,
and this
also,
is a reasonable doubt. Hold on, this is a reasonable doubt case, right? You have a situation where, look, they're telling the story now on the stand. They've said things that are inconsistent in the past. Some of their conduct is not consistent with their on-trial testimony. You know, a reasonable doubt is not just he probably committed the crime. It's not I think he committed the crime. It's not I'm almost certain he committed the crime, Harvey. It's I have no reason to doubt he committed the crime. That's a very high standard, and you have to deliver a reasonable doubt summation like I did in the Rocky case, real strong here. But putting him up on the stand takes away from all the deficiencies in the prosecution's case, takes away from all the inconsistent statements you caught all the witnesses in. All of that goes by the wayside. It all comes down to, was Diddy lying about anything or not? Because if the jury finds out that the defendant lied, game,
that was
set,
very
and
sly
match.
of you to
Over.
say that. I have no reason to doubt. That is not what reasonable doubt is. It's a reasonable doubt, meaning you can jump a chasm. You just can't jump a very big chasm. But I'm going to say this
chasm
about
in the charge. It's reasonable doubt. So if you have a doubt based on a reason.
You said I have no reason to doubt. That's different.
Right, that's called a reason doubt. If you wrong, I've done this 120 times now in jury trials. If you have a doubt based on a reason, right? You can't have a doubt that's not based on a reason, obviously, Ashley. But if you have a doubt based on a reason, that's called a reasonable doubt.
A reasonable doubt, not no reason to doubt. It's different. But let me say this about Diddy taking the stand. The other reason he can't possibly take the stand, and I think, Joe, you've had clients like this. I've seen people like this. I think we've all come into contact with people like this. People who have a king complex, who can be triggered like that into anger. This man needs at least 2 to 3 decades of anger management. So just one female prosecutor who gets under his skin just a little too long, and you're going to see the real Diddy who slammed on Cassie's door before he slammed on her face and slammed on her arms and slammed on her legs and slammed on everybody. Allegedly.
Ashley, can I ask you guys this, though? If you don't take this stand...
One second, Armand.
Okay.
You're right about the king complex, about his personality being so strong. I will tell you this, and because I did spend time with him. The person today is a very different individual than the person back then. Back then, and I think this is going to be a big part of the defense case, he was so jerked up on every drug possible. He was always out of his mind. He's a little bit of a different human being today, I will tell you that. And it doesn't clear up or it doesn't forgive what he did. I'm not trying to say that. But I'm just saying, I think on the stand, you're not going to see that person who you see in the hallway video. I don't think you're going to see that, but still, I think it's an impossible situation for him to get up there. Because
go ahead, Armand, and then I have a point. Go ahead, Armand.
Okay, I just want to ask a question to you guys because you guys are the experts at this. So for me, I'm wondering, could it be as simple as if I'm not guilty, I'm gonna take the stand? If I'm fighting for my life, why not take the stand? Because not taking the stand in the eyes, it could be like, all right, you are guilty. You're just hoping that the juries don't see that, right?
No. It doesn't work.
Joe, let me get in here for 1 second, Joe. 1 second. Here's the thing. I don't think that amongst us in this conversation, there's much debate about the lack of wisdom of Sean Combs getting on that stand. I think we more or less agree. But here's what we also know for sure, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't up to a single damn one of those defense lawyers. It is up to who? Sean Combs himself. And I think Ashley makes a fantastic point when she brings up the king complex. Not only is he a trigger hair away from exploding on the stand, I think to Armand's point, I could see him, even in a more sober mind, Joe, feeling, I'm 55 years old and a billionaire because I'm a great storyteller. I've been able to tell my people as Black community members, I've been able to tell a global society that I am a connoisseur of all things wonderful, luxurious, and fabulous. And if I could sell and build a billion-dollar brand on narrative, let me take my ass on that stand and tell my story, tell the story of my life. And I think that could be the ideology of Sean Combs.
It brings me back to O.J. Simpson. That O.J. Simpson, hours after he flew back to Los Angeles, was advised, do not talk to the police. O.J. Simpson, who has got away with a lot in his life before that, figured he could talk his way out. And he went to the police station and he sat down with the 2 lead detectives because he wanted to. And he believed he could do it. And I think Diddy is cut from the same cloth. I really do, guys.
You're going to have 7 lawyers, though, Harvey. 7 lawyers are going to be looking at him saying, you are going to kill yourself. You're crazy. It's a suicide mission. You're in good shape.
I hope he doesn't.
Right now, but the arrogance is going to get him on that stand.
Now, you're right,
guys.
but they can't handcuff him.
Money on this,
they can't handcuff him.
You can't, but he's testifying. He doesn't want to put himself in jail for the rest of his life either.
Okay, we are closing in on the end of the prosecution's case. It will still go another week, but it is going to be really interesting to see how the defense takes what has been presented already to turn things around. They say they have 2 weeks. So this is judgment time. We will see. Guys, we will see you next week. Thank you.
All right. We are going to wrap things up with United States versus Diddy. I am so glad that my sippers were able to get up with me this morning. I tell the early birds get the worms, okay? The early sippers gets the best, sweetest tea. So we just had to sip some tea from United States versus Diddy. A lot's going on. Like, we're all speculating, is Diddy in the right court? Should he be in state court? Should he be in fed court? We don't know quite yet where the ball's going to drop. Where do you think it's going to drop? Drop that in the chat. Thank you, sippers. I'm going to come right back up with another live on the Los Angeles riots and what that looks like for LA today. Thanks for joining Tanisha Talks Teas. I'll see you guys in a minute. Bye, sippers. Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled.
Reading of Frank Piazza and Brianna Bongolan's testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Source: courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion.
The government calls Frank Piazza. Where do you work?
Legal audio and video.
Have you testified before?
Mostly criminal matters. I've also done some civil and depositions.
Have you been qualified as an expert?
50 times.
We moved to qualify Mr. Piazza as an expert. How many times have you worked for SDNY?
50 or 100 times.
Does that impact your testimony?
No, I do 5% defense work.
Are you being paid? What is your hourly rate?
$295.
You analyzed cell phone videos and surveillance videos.
Yes.
Let me show you. What is a frame rate?
Frame per second. It can cause a video to have more info per second. This cell phone video of a video, was shot on an iPhone 6, 30 frames a second. It was not edited or tampered with, I found.
Did you reach a conclusion?
They are accurate.
And the surveillance videos?
There were issues. The clock was set to play 30 frames a second, but this was 22 frames, so it played faster. We had to account for that.
How?
We counted the frames and used software to correct the timing.
Were the surveillance videos altered?
No. Here, the video stream was corrupted. This has caused a distortion.
The whole file or just these small pieces?
The corruption exists in the video stream. There is a structure called a GOP, a group of pictures. We have predictive frames. You don't know this, but a static camera does not re-record a wall that doesn't move each second. It is repeated. Only what moves is recorded. Thank you.
Play 55 seconds. Did you see pixelation?
Yes.
Does it represent manipulation?
No. You can choose motion activity. The camera only turns on when there is motion, but it causes timestamp issues. Go back frame by frame. I want to point something out. This seems to be a collision of two issues. Look at the male sitting down. There appears to be a ghost of a person. The motion activity begins to sense that we have motion. Now there is a full figure in the frame. That file is corrupted.
Did you make a compilation?
Yes, your office requested it. They are edited to track the movement of individuals inside the events.
Does it have different camera angles in it?
Yes.
How did you show the changes?
Black screen.
Is this the compilation?
Yes.
Play the first 30 seconds. What is happening?
The male is running down the hallway. He throws her down.
What did the man just do?
Dragging the woman, holding a bag.
How? What is he holding?
It appears to be a cell phone, glowing.
Let's focus on what happens in the mirror. Play it. What happened?
The male picked up a small object, what appears to be a vase, and threw it across the room at the woman.
Continue playing. Who is emerging now?
The female, with a duffel, her luggage.
Now who?
The security person.
Now the man walks away. Holding what?
Appears to be a cell phone. He puts it to his ear.
You find these accurate?
Yes, and this was all the footage I had.
Let's turn to the videos labeled P, X201 to 210. Let me clarify. These are under seal. These were recovered from the Frank Black user on a device provided to the U.S. by Mintz Ventura. These are enhanced versions of original videos created in 2012, 2014. Mr. Piazza, what were you asked to do with the content?
Enhance the audio component.
We admitted these videos into evidence, and no further questions.
What is your understanding of the source of those surveillance videos?
The native system.
How did they come to your possession?
They were exported and transcoded.
Who gave the surveillance video to you?
The U.S. Attorney's Office.
Who gave it to them?
I don't know.
Did you say it was from a cheap system?
I don't think I said that.
Let me show you notes. So you called it cheap?
I don't know when this document was created.
But you thought the system was cheap?
In a way.
Let me play you 10C103. There are 2 minutes not shown?
This is my corrected version, but there are a few issues that we cannot correct. The system is buffering some of that time, and some portions were motion activated.
Let's again play the mail coming into the elevator bank at 11:02, and then the timestamps are jumping around.
It's constantly playing catch up.
Play ahead. We're at 11:11:28. The female picks up the house phone. There's some sort of cut. Can you explain?
Can you back up and go frame by frame?
Sure, but is the mail separated from her?
Yes, the bag drop triggered it.
A 10-second difference. Let's watch it again. Did we just jump about 10 seconds on the timestamp?
Yes, there is a 5-second offset between the two cameras. That's what you just showed.
Okay, the female picks up the phone and the male walks away. Start again, please. Is this his walking away?
Yes.
Play more. Did you see the translucent or ghost-like figure in the cell phone video as in the surveillance video?
The cell phone video was not high quality enough to capture it.
But it's not there.
It is not.
Mr. Piazza, thank you so much for coming. We have no further questions for you.
At this moment, the redirect began.
So they are 5 minutes off?
My notes told me there was a 5-minute, 55-second difference and another offset of 5 seconds.
Do these videos reliably and accurately depict what happened?
Yes.
No further questions. The government calls Brianna Bongolan. What else are you called?
Bana.
What do you work in?
Fashion design.
What did Mr. Combs do to you?
Held me over a 17th-story balcony.
Any after effects?
Night terrors. I wake up in my sleep.
Who is this?
It's Cassandra Ventura Cassie, my friend. I met her in 2013 at Young and Reckless, the streetwear company, then at Diamond Designs.
How would you describe Cassie's relationship with Mr. Combs?
Volatile. I did not want to meet him right away. I had seen a black eye. She begged me to meet him.
Did you do design work for Mr. Combs?
A little.
Where did Mr. Combs live?
I think in like Beverly Hills.
At this moment, the defense objected on grounds of speculation, and the judge sustained it.
Do you know the name of the street?
Mapleton, 200 South Mapleton.
What did you do with Cassie?
And we'd go shopping. We'd hang out with Deontay and others.
Is this a photo of you and Cassie shopping?
Yes. In April 2016, Puff texted Cassie, asked where she was, sent a list where we'd been.
Had you or Cassie told Mr. Combs where you were?
No.
How did it make you feel?
At this moment, the defense objected, but was overruled.
Like, oh my God, he knows where we've been.
Where would you sleep at Cassie's?
Couch or balcony.
Did Mr. Combs come over?
Yes. He banged on the door and came in.
Do you know how?
I don't know. He was upset. He threw a knife in her direction, and she threw it back. He left swiftly.
Were you doing drugs?
I don't remember.
Did you call the police?
No.
Why not?
I was scared.
Did you see injuries on Cassie?
She showed me on FaceTime before makeup for the perfect match.
What did she say?
She was quiet. We were at a party at the Blind Dragon, a karaoke bar in West Hollywood. Then we went to Cassie's house to help her pack. Deontay was there. Puff came.
Are you under subpoena?
Yes. I won't get in trouble if I am truthful.
Did Mr. Combs provide you drugs?
Yes. One was called G. I am not an avid user. Ketamine, marijuana, cocaine.
How often did you get drugs for Cassie?
Often. Those oxy pills.
Did she pay you?
Yes.
Did you get drugs from Mr. Combs?
Yes, once. Cocaine.
Did you sell drugs to others?
Yes, sometimes.
Did you try with Cassie to stop?
Yes. We'd try to cook, but there were a lot of drugs around.
Has Mr. Combs ever threatened you?
Yes.
Let me show you a photo from April 2016. Who is in it?
This photographer who goes by the name Bad Boy, with an eye. We thought it was cool that was his name. We thought we'd made some art. Puff came up close to my face and said, I am the devil, and I could kill you.
Were you taking drugs that day?
Probably cocaine.
Did you continue to see Mr. Combs after that?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you tell the government about this threat in your first meeting?
No.
Why?
At this moment, the defense objected and was sustained.
What happened on the balcony?
I was there.
Who was there?
Cassie and my ex-girlfriend at the time.
What were you doing?
Sleeping on the couch with my ex.
Doing drugs?
I don't recall.
What did you do when Mr. Combs arrived?
I took my ex-girlfriend to the bathroom. I went
Why?
I didn't want to expose her to what I saw.
Then?
Went out on the balcony, and neither lit the blunt or was about to. Mr. Combs came up behind me on the balcony. He lifted me up and put me on the railing.
Can you show us how he held you?
To myself.
Show us. How much did you weigh?
I can't say because of the drugs, but about 110 pounds.
What did Mr. Combs scream at you?
He yelled, "You know what the fuck you did?" I said back, "I don't know what the fuck I did."
How long did he hold you there?
How long it takes to say that multiple times? You know what the fuck you did.
What next?
He threw me on the balcony furniture.
Were you injured?
I didn't know at first.
What did Cassie say?
Along the lines of, "Did you just hang her over the balcony?" Then I heard, "Her girlfriend is in the house." He left, and I left. I wanted to take a shower. I felt disgusted. I saw a huge bruise on my leg, with like a piercing in the middle, and back and neck pain.
Is this photo a fair and accurate representation of your leg?
Yes. I called one of my managers, and they said, "If you're scared of anything else, just go to a chiropractor."
Did you tell the chiropractor who done it to you?
No. They asked, but I just paid and took the neck brace.
Is the neck brace in this photo of you?
Yes.
Did you ever talk with Mr. Combs about this?
I said, "I don't want any problems with you." He didn't say anything.
When did you last see them?
January 2nd, 2018.
How do you remember?
I tattooed the date on myself.
Why?
It's the day I decided to get sober. It was a New Year's thing in Miami at the one hotel. Puff, Cassie and I did 8 hours of ketamine together.
Are you aware Cassie included the balcony incident in her complaint?
Yes. I told her she had facts wrong. It wasn't in a hotel, and Tiffany.
Have you talked with Cassie about your testimony or hers?
No. I have nightmares. I scream.
When the last time you had nightmares?
The other day.
Have you hired a lawyer about the balcony incident?
Yes. My first lawyer. Hired in January 2024.
Did you mention everything in your first meeting with us?
No.
Did your first lawyer send demand letters to Mr. Combs?
Multiple. And the demand was high. He picked it.
Did you approve the letters?
No. They were incorrect. I let him go.
Who?
Tyrone Blackburn.
Did people reach out to you?
Tiffany, Cassie, the producer Rob Holliday.
Was he friends with Mr. Combs?
Yes.
At this moment, the defense asked for a sidebar. Then they continued.
Who did Mr. Holliday say he was calling for?
Puff.
What offer was he authorized to offer?
At this moment, the defense objected and it was sustained.
How did you feel during the call?
I declined the offer.
At this moment, the defense said non-responsive. Then the judge said sustained. Move on unless you are prepared to ask some of the foundational questions we discussed at sidebar.
Did you talk with him again?
No.
At this moment, the defense asked for a sidebar, and there was an objection, which was sustained.
Your lawsuit, did you write it?
No.
How much is being requested?
$10 million.
Nothing further.
At this moment, the cross-examination began.
I need to ask you some questions. You have immunity as long as what you say today is true, right?
Yes.
Who decides if you're lying?
The prosecutors.
Ms. Bongolan, you were a graphic designer?
Yes.
You and Cassie would work on designs, including at her house, true?
Yes.
All right. You were focused on a t-shirt design.
There were a lot of things.
She asked you to come over?
Yes.
You suggested Cassie do a photo shoot in the pool in just a t-shirt?
That wasn't the first idea, but yeah.
You began to feel comfortable with her?
Sounds around it.
You spent the night?
Yes.
You went to parties with Cassie?
Not going to parties. We partied.
Okay. You did a lot of drugs with Cassie?
Yes.
How did marijuana make you feel?
Sometimes hungry.
How does ecstasy make you feel?
Uplifted.
How about G?
Like the negative parts of alcohol.
Perk?
I threw up.
Cocoa Puff?
Blunt with weed and cocaine.
You would agree with me that you and Cassie had a serious drug problem.
Yes.
You sold drugs to Cassie a lot.
Yes.
You got her hundreds of pills?
Yes. They were hers.
Name the drug dealers.
I don't know if I can.
Let's refresh. In this job, your clothing line did not work out due to the skater mentality at Diamond Supply Company.
I believe they saw the vision, but whatever.
You believed you were one of Cassie's best friends?
Yes.
But you didn't meet Mr. Combs for a year. You met in 2016, first time at a dinner at his house?
Yes.
He was standoffish with you.
Yes.
Did you talk with Deontay Nash after his testimony?
Yes.
But not about his testimony, right?
We know what's going on.
You don't need to talk because you know...
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and it was sustained.
You hired Tyrone Blackburn to sue Mr. Combs?
It was to seek justice.
Your definition of justice is to sue Mr. Combs.
Can you rephrase that?
Suing for money?
Yes.
November 2023? You are aware Cassie filed a lawsuit. You were working together then.
Yes.
At this moment, the prosecution asked for a sidebar, and then they continued.
Cassie included the balcony incident in her lawsuit?
True.
Cassie said, this happened at a hotel, true?
She didn't say it like that.
You said, your apartment, it has a balcony.
I didn't say it like that.
Cassie told you she never saw you over a balcony?
No, ma'am. I don't remember.
All right, right here. Read this page, then look up. You had these conversations?
I don't know.
About this alleged balcony incident, you and Ms. Ventura talked about the date, the place, who was there.
True.
In 2015 and 2016, you didn't see any signs of violence, true?
I don't know the exact year.
The birthday party. What were you doing?
I don't remember.
Alleged knife throwing incident. He just walked in and threw a knife.
I'm not sure.
Are you telling the truth?
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and it was sustained.
Didn't you tell the government they would get in knife fights? Plural?
I don't remember.
Let me show you.
I was suggesting where the knife came from.
Because it makes no sense. You're saying you don't know how he got in to throw the knife, but once he's left, you're no longer worried.
I don't remember how I felt.
You say at a photo shoot, Mr. Combs said, I could kill you?
Yes.
But at first, you told the government it was at a party.
I don't know.
Your first demand letter said Mr. Combs said I could kill you while he hung you over the balcony?
He did both, just not at the same time.
At this moment, they had a sidebar, then continued.
You met the government January 18th, 2024, didn't mention the I could kill you, but put it in your subsequent demand letter?
Yes, in a demand letter. I don't know when.
Read this.
The whole thing.
This paragraph.
Then the judge said, as much as you want.
Thanks. Okay.
You didn't tell the government about I could kill you, and Tyrone was there?
Yes, I let him go.
Drugs were expensive, right?
They are expensive.
Now.
I don't know.
Did you run out of money for drugs?
I don't remember that.
You and Cassie had a drug partnership?
Yes.
Cassie would pay for the drugs? You'd go buy them?
Yes.
Did you meet the government on May 25th, 2025, and June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th?
Yeah, that's not long ago.
That's today.
I'm not good with dates.
The balcony incident. Didn't you tell the government there was a party in the apartment?
I don't remember that.
You told the government your girlfriend was in the bathroom, not that you took her in there.
My ex.
Your complaint says you were smoking a cigarette on the balcony, not weed.
I don't remember.
Different things.
Yes.
You told the government you recalled he was charging at you?
Don't remember.
Didn't you first say Mr. Combs sexually assaulted you on the balcony?
I showed them where his hands were.
You said he gripped your breasts, or your lawyers said it.
My lawyers said that.
Didn't you tell these prosecutors 2 days ago that you couldn't remember what happened out on that balcony?
I don't remember.
Do you remember what drugs you were on?
No.
Didn't you tell the government you took Molly, G, and cocaine?
That's a lot of drugs.
Didn't you take them all?
Not all on that night.
And that was the end of the day in the Diddy trial. What do you think about the testimonies today? Who do you think did better, the prosecution or the defense? Let us know in the comments down below. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that was testimony from Brianna. Can't really pronounce the last name or whatever, but she also gave some riveting, explosive testimony. Y'all drop some teacups down in the chat. We are back up again with a full recap of the Diddy trial. Where are we? We are listening to voiceovers of the actual testimonies of the recent new witnesses brought forth. Is Diddy in the right court, y'all? Y'all comment down in the chat and let me know whether or not, you think he should be in the feds or in the state court. So we're going to move right on next to full Jane Doe testimony against Diddy. Let's get it, y'all. Y'all are sipping tea with Tanisha. Let's sip tea. Alrighty.
Before we begin, please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context.
So now we're being brought up to June 5th, okay? June 5th with the Brianna girl we just heard from, Enrique Santos and Jane Doe. Let's get it.
For the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defense team, Brianna Bongolan, Enrique Santos, and Jane Doe. On June 5th, 2025, Some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of Brianna Bongolan, Enrique Santos, and Jane Doe's testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Source: courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion.
What is this a photo of?
Drugs.
You sent this photo to Cassie?
Yes.
Now DX1287. What's this?
Some type of drugs.
How many types?
I can't tell.
You're still doing drugs with Cassie on May 31st, 2016, right?
Yes.
Just before this, Mr. Combs threatened your life?
Yes.
You weren't scared to continue dealing with Cassie?
I guess not.
Okay. You said Mr. Combs gripped your breast?
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and the judge told the defense to ask again.
Mr. Tyrone said Mr. Combs gripped your breast. True?
Some of the things he wrote were not true.
You fired him and hired new civil lawyers and they drafted a lawsuit. You reviewed it?
To the best of my ability.
Look at this document. Only for the parties. Ma'am, isn't it true that your lawyer, Mr. Tyrone, alleged for the first time a certain kind of misconduct? And although you knew it was untrue, you began repeating it.
Can you rephrase that?
Mr. Tyrone alleged that Mr. Combs engaged in misconduct, right?
I can't speak for him.
You speak for you. You kept repeating the lie about the your breast?
Can you restate it?
Okay. You continued accusing Mr. Combs of misconduct, even though you knew it was not true.
It's really hard to commit to the whole sentence.
You knew that was the only way you could sue?
I don't recall.
You say you were screaming. Are you aware of anyone else calling the police?
I don't think so.
You didn't go to an urgent care?
I didn't.
You didn't tell the chiropractor what happened?
No.
Why not?
I was scared.
Okay, the girlfriend, what's her name?
Sarah, or Friday.
Full name, please.
I think Sarah Siddell, SP. Something like that. It was a while ago.
You told the government she was Friday and that she wouldn't know anything?
I'm not sure.
On October 4th, 2016, didn't you attend Mr. Combs' concert?
I don't remember the date, but yes, I went.
May we read the texts? You read Bana and I'll read Cass.
I don't know what I wrote.
Coolio, what time?
Luvia, thank you for yesterday.
You're asking Cass if Puff would like a sweatshirt. 2 weeks after you allege he held you over a balcony?
We were trying to be cool.
Repeat that.
We had the FaceTime call, and we were trying to be cool.
Isn't it true that you continued to see Mr. Combs and Ms. Ventura because Mr. Combs did not cause you those injuries?
Part of that statement is true, and part I can't agree with.
You see your phone number on this?
Yes.
This text is from October 15th, 2016, from Mr. Combs to you.
Yes.
Mr. Combs wrote, if you're going to do K with her, at least have her back. Do you remember receiving this?
Yes.
You remember the Bad Boy reunion tour. You started on it but didn't complete it.
Maybe 1 or 2.
September 25th, 2016. The tour was at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. True.
I'm not aware. Not so sure on dates.
He was on stage with Lil' Kim.
I don't know.
And at the Harlem Salute to Achievement?
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and then they had a sidebar.
Is this Trump International Hotel stay of Frank Black includes September 26th, 2016, in-room breakfast for $231? You see?
Yes.
You agree, one person can't be in 2 places at the same time?
Hard to say.
You told the jurors Mr. Combs injured you in L.A. on September 26th, 2016, correct?
At this moment, the prosecution asked for a sidebar, then they continued.
Mr. Combs did not cause you the injuries in the photo you provided with metadata saying September 26th, 2016?
I can't agree with that.
A person can't be in L.A. and N.Y. at the same time?
My answer is the same.
No further questions.
At this moment, the redirect began.
Did you ever review the notes taken at your interviews?
No.
Did you give Cassie permission to put your name in her complaint?
No. After she filed, I hit her up to tell her of mistakes. Tiffany wasn't there.
When you filed your lawsuit, was its report of the balcony the same or different from Cassie's?
Different.
Is what you said today your best recollection?
Yes.
The demand letters of your first lawyer, did you write them?
No.
The demand letter that said Mr. Combs squeezed your breast so hard you had bruises, had you said that?
No, ma'am.
Do you demonstrate with hand motions? Please do.
He started at my armpit.
Were they on your breast?
Yes.
Do you yourself know the exact date of the balcony incident?
No.
Why not?
It was a while ago.
Any doubt Mr. Combs held you off the balcony?
No doubt.
Nothing further.
At this moment, the recross began.
In a follow-up interview with the government, you gave them pictures of your leg injury with metadata. True?
I gave them pictures.
When you sued Mr. Combs, you weren't rich.
I was not.
You saw this as a chance to make $10 million. True?
The judge would review.
It means a lot to you to become a millionaire and soon, right?
No, I am here for justice.
Meaning money, nothing further.
Here is the conversation in between, getting the next witness on the stand.
Thank you, Ms. Bongolan. Is there an exhibit? Publish it.
We object under Rule 106.
So, after the break, jurors, there'll be food for you in there. All rise. So, about these text message chains.
These are screenshots of messages between Ms. Ventura and Christina Coram. It first involved Ms. Ventura saying her phone was thrown off the balcony. Then, about Ms. Bongolan. The defense wants more in. They want in Ms. Coram's message that he says that didn't happen. But that's self-serving hearsay with no exception.
The allegedly completing statements are not admissible. Mr. Agnifilo, your client was looking at jurors and nodding vigorously. This can't continue, or I will give a limiting instruction you won't like, or other measures, including barring your client from the courtroom. Do you understand?
Yes.
At this moment, the next witness took the stand.
I have worked at the SDNY prosecutor's office for 17 years. I've done 3,000 cell phone extractions.
These 3 iPhones, whose were they?
Cassandra Ventura, one had a changed IMEI number. It had been repaired.
If a user takes a screenshot, what is the metadata?
Creation date, modified data, where it is stored.
This exhibit, is this another extraction?
Yes.
No further questions.
Some deleted messages remain?
Yes.
The September 30th is the capture date of the screenshot, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
First, some sealed exhibits under the pseudonym Order and because explicit. 1503. At this time, we call Jane. Where did you grow up?
California.
Your level of college?
Junior college, then modeling.
With whom did you have a relationship 2021 to 2024?
Sean Combs.
What did you call him?
Sean, baby, Ernie.
Why Ernie?
We did that. I was Bert.
When did you meet him?
On a girl's trip to Miami in 2020. He was dating my friend. He was really funny and nice. We went on a yacht, partying. He gave me his cell phone number.
Did you see drugs?
Yes, that first night. One of my friends said she wanted I guess.
I don't want you to guess. Where did you go?
The studio in 2-Star. A man pulled out pink powder. My girlfriend was upset. She thought I was getting with Sean. So we left abruptly.
The next day?
Drinks by the pool. Then movie night in the theater in his residence. He texted me, "I'd like to take you out." I replied that I felt complicated.
Where were you living then?
The East Coast.
Did Mr. Combs contact you?
Yes, he was flirtatious. He invited me to Miami.
Read these texts. What does he say?
He says, "Call me Ernie."
Who was pursuing who?
He was pursuing me, but I was being considerate of my girlfriend. But she got engaged and moved overseas, so I felt I could do the Sean thing.
Had she been seeing Sean and her fiancé at the same time?
Yes, I went to Miami in January 2021. He got me a hotel room.
Where did you have your first date?
The hotel balcony.
How long did your first date last?
5 days.
What did you tell him about your past?
I dated someone he knew. Also, my child's father didn't get along with Sean. He said he didn't mind.
How many children do you have?
1.
What did Sean say about his relationships?
Only my friend. He said it wasn't a real relationship.
What did you do?
We made a lot of love. We walked on the beach. Later, we went on a proper first date. Dressed up, a restaurant. I was head over heels.
How did you stay in contact?
Texts.
Did you travel with him?
Turks and Caicos. I was excited. I'd never been to Turks.
Who else went in February 2021?
Christina Coram, the chef, the butler, at one point a barber.
How long did you stay?
9 days in Turks, 6 days in the Bahamas.
We're going to play a video.
I took the video.
What do we see?
The villa, the vibe.
What did you tell Sean?
That I was a single mother. On social media, I called myself a content creator.
What was your work?
Advertising brands on my social media.
What did he give you?
A love bracelet. He said he'd give me money because he'd taken me many days away. I really appreciated that.
How much?
$10,000.
What drugs had you used before?
Ecstasy, twice. 2014 and 2015.
You used it in Turks. Who suggested it?
Sean, like 10 times. In the pool, he gave me a pill, said it would be more fun. I was walking down the beach with him and I fell. I think I was screaming too. They put me in the shower. KK did.
Did you take another ecstasy pill?
Yes, but a smaller dose. It made me feel relaxed, euphoric. It enhanced touch and sense. It made me feel more loving and flirtatious.
What about coming down from ecstasy?
It was like your mind was kind of readjusting, coming down from a high. You're just tired.
In the Bahamas, did you continue taking drugs?
Yes, ecstasy. Sean gave it to me.
How much did he wire you?
$10,000. We started using the L word. He told me he was seeing multiple women. I was okay with it.
Why?
I liked him.
Did you have the sense you had the option of a monogamous relationship?
No.
Until when did you continue dating Sean?
Until his arrest?
Any breaks?
2. The 2nd in October, 2023, for 4 months.
When did you get back together?
February 2024.
How public were you?
It was private.
Did you post about your relationship with Sean on your social media?
Only once.
Where did you move?
From the East Coast to LA. He gave me $6,000 for a moving trip.
In 2021, February to May, how often did you see him?
Every other week.
What did he give you?
He was sweet. He would give me money here and there.
Cash? Wires?
Both.
How often did you use drugs?
Every time I saw Sean. Ecstasy, Molly, cocaine, K, or caffeine. Molly enhanced like ecstasy. Sexual. Horny. Cocaine, it made me feel alert. I didn't like K. The walls were closing in.
In what context did Sean give you drugs?
When we were having sex.
What did you learn?
So many things. How he liked to have be plain. He liked me in lingerie and with high-end shoes. I was to put baby oil all over my body and his.
What type of rooms?
In his bedroom.
How was it lit?
We'd have red lights on.
How did you feel?
I loved them.
May of 2021. What happened?
I remember that when we would watch we would have a lot more fantasy conversation.
Do you need a break, Jane?
No. We would search things on these websites. He wanted me to fantasize.
In May of 2025, was there?
At this moment, the defense objected.
Oh, May of 2021. I am so sorry. Where were you watching the
Mia, I had been awake for 15 hours, or 24.
What drugs?
Ecstasy and Molly. He said, I can make it happen.
Why did you say okay?
I thought I was playing into the fantasy. But when I came out of the bathroom, he was staring into his phone, really serious. He said, it can happen tonight.
How did you react?
I was like, tonight? Then, okay. Then we were in a hotel. I saw the assistant setting up the room. The lights were already red.
Do you remember which assistants?
I don't. He said, there's someone coming. He knows the guy. I was super nervous listening in.
Who did you think this guy was?
The fantasy guy.
What did you think would start happening?
Sexual things between me and the fantasy guy. He arrives and they are talking.
It was a regular hotel room or a suite?
A suite.
What did you do?
I said hello to everyone. I saw Don.
Who is Don?
One of the entertainers.
Publish the photo to the jury. What next?
I was on the couch with my robe on. My legs were crossed. I was nervous.
What happened next?
Sean said to stand up. I did and started to dance, to get my nerve up.
What was Don wearing?
His underwear.
What was Sean doing?
Touching himself.
Was he masturbating?
Yes.
Was he talking? What was he saying?
Being encouraging and sweet. I was ready to speed things up a bit.
What do you mean?
Get it done.
What did you ask for?
A condom.
What did Sean say?
That these guys get tested at the time.
Later, did Don leave?
Yes. Then Sean and I made love. The next day I went home.
Any boat trip?
A nice yacht day.
How did you feel?
I felt exhilarated. It was taboo. I had a good time with my partner.
Did you think you'd do it again?
No. Or maybe a few times. Something taboo.
How did things change?
It opened a Pandora's box. There was so much of it afterwards. Too much of it.
How often?
All the time. I went along.
Later, did you tell him you did not want it?
Yes.
In writing or verbally?
Both. Many times.
What did Sean tell you about your rent when you said you did not want to have sex with other men?
That he'd give me maybe 3 more months.
How did you feel?
Frustrated. Obligated.
Obligated to do what?
At this moment, the defense objected, and then they had a sidebar.
Between 2023 to the time of his arrest, did he pay your rent and make you feel obligated to have sex with other men?
Yes.
What did you two call this night?
Debaucheries or hotel nights.
How often did you see him?
Often.
Every time you'd see him, did you have hotel nights?
Yes. Even though we'd spend a day or two together after, it all felt like a hotel night.
Who decided when?
Sean, on short notice. I always had childcare ready. I was always put together.
What do you mean?
My hair, my nails, my tan. He wanted me beautiful.
Did you go out with friends?
Not after a trip in summer of 2022. He was dismissive.
In the summer of 2021?
To France. I went to the south of France with my friends. He was angry in the voice notes.
Who did he want you to look?
Straight hair. Ponytail when we had sex. He wanted me to pierce.
Where?
My nipples.
We'll talk about that. Between 2021 and the break in 2023, how much money did you make and how?
Social media posts. But that went down because my presence went down. I was focused on Sean. He would give me money here and there.
How much at one time?
$20,000.
Did you tell him you wanted to make your own money?
When OnlyFans got big, I told him I wanted to do it like one of my model friends. He gave me this hesitant energy like, no.
What is OnlyFans?
Subscribe to models. I do.
But no sex acts?
Right, but he didn't approve.
Why did you feel you needed his approval?
I felt he was my boyfriend.
Sealed exhibit. What is this?
My lease, April 4th, 2023.
How much was the rent each month?
$10,000. Sean said, let's do a love contract. It was a flirty thing. He asked, how much allowance did I want going forward? I said 15. He said
10,000.
Yes, I wanted a beautiful home for balance.
What's this?
A wire transfer.
To pay your rent?
Yes.
Who got you plane tickets to fly to the hotel nights?
His travel agent Jess, or KK.
What were the hotel suites like?
Red lights, sheets everywhere for the excessive use of baby oil.
How many bottles?
At this moment, the defense objected and it was sustained.
Per hotel night?
24 bottles or more.
This night, where was the hotel night?
In my apartment.
What did you wear during these hotel nights?
Lingerie, high shoes.
What would you and the other man do first?
At this moment, the defense objected and the judge said to rephrase.
Who would you greet?
The entertainer. I was on drugs. Sean told me to touch myself, then the sex.
Forgive me for asking, but oral or intercourse?
Oral. Later I would be with Sean.
Would you clean up the ejaculate?
No.
How long were the hotel nights?
20 or 30 hours.
We could break here.
And that was the end of today in the Diddy trial. What do you think about the testimonies given today? Who do you think Jane is? Let me know in the comments down below. And
all right, T-Sippers. That was a lot. So I put a question in the chat, y'all. Drop those teacups. Remember, when you come in and get your teacup filled up, to like and subscribe. We have reached over 1,000 subbies. Let's keep up that momentum. Okay. I mean, she did not sound as if she was a witness for the prosecution at all. She was love bombed by Puffy. He was paying her rent upper excess of $10,000, paying all her expenses in a very lavish, luxurious way. And she seemed to be paying him back with her body, her mind, and her soul. Okay. So we're going to keep it going. Who's up next? Part 2 of the Jane Doe testimony. Thank you guys so much. This is the exposed culprits of the Diddy sex love fest, freak offs, and everything else. Are they in the right courtroom, y'all? Should they be in the state courtroom? He's currently in the feds. Y'all drop that down in the chat. Remember to also drop those teacups when you come in the room. Like and subscribe. Keep that teacup up. It's ready to get filled.
Before we begin, please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defense team, Jane Doe, on June 6, 2025. Some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of Jane Doe's testimony in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Source: courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion.
Good morning. How many times did you travel to Las Vegas?
Once on Sean's plane. He was hosting an event. Then he wanted entertainment for the night. We had that.
What do you mean?
An entertainer. We had...
What did going off the grid mean?
Getting free.
Did Sean call you a freak?
Yes. He wanted me to be wild and sexual.
Did you ask Sean if the entertainers could wear condoms?
Yes, that first time with Dawn and another. Sean guilty tripped me out of it. It was not something he wanted to see.
What was his tone?
Condescending.
Did he say why he did not want the entertainer to wear a condom?
He did not want to see a rubber.
Did you raise it ever when sober and not in a hotel room?
Yes.
Was this ever recorded?
Yes. One that I am aware of. I am trying to ask the entertainer if he can wear a condom. He's looking for it.
I'd like to call up this exhibit with an aid. Did you listen to this?
Yes.
And did you read the transcript that's up on the screen?
Yes.
Let's start at 8 minutes and 20 seconds. When you said, I think they're in the chair, what were you referring to?
Condoms.
What did you understand Sean to mean when he said, you were just taking that dick?
That we already had intercourse.
And when he said, if you don't touch yourself right now, what was he saying?
To just move on.
Why did you think you needed permission from Sean for the man having sex with your body to wear a condom?
At this moment, the defense objected, but it was overruled, and then they had a sidebar, then continued.
Why did you not say no?
He'd get agitated.
How would intercourse with an entertainer end?
He'd finish on me.
Then what with Sean?
We'd have sex.
Would you clean up the toilet?
No.
Why not?
Sean liked it, to play around with it.
Then what?
I'd take a shower and get ready for the next one.
Typically, how many rounds?
At this moment, the defense objected, but it was overruled.
Every entertainer was different. Some 3.
Who decided if you could stop when you were tired?
Sean.
Do you need a moment?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
How did you say you wanted to stop?
I'd say like, I'm hungry, make little faces. I'd send him subtle cues.
What would he say?
He'd say, you're not getting tired on me, are you? Let's go out on a high note. Let's finish strong.
What would Sean give you to keep you awake and having sex with the entertainers?
Ecstasy.
Did you ever cry after one of these hotel nights?
Twice.
Tell us about the first.
I thought it was a date night, one-on-one, but he said there would be an entertainer, but just a quick one. I hung on to that, but 18 hours. And after 18 hours and 3 rounds with the entertainer, Sean said he had to leave. I started crying.
Were you with someone else?
I was with Sean. It was in the Waldorf in Beverly Hills, early in our relationship.
What did Sean say?
He said, "Are you crying?" Like looking disgusted. Then he just sat there listening to music. I was clinging to him. He said he could move things around with him, family, and I could go home with him. I just wanted to be in his arms. After all that.
And the second time?
I was in the shower after one of these nights.
Is your memory spotty? What do you remember?
I was so high. I was having sex with Paul. Then I was in the shower with Sean. He said, "Stop it, I'm too high." Stop.
Paul?
One of the entertainers.
Were these hotel nights work for you?
At this moment, the defense objected, but it was overruled.
It was work from start to finish.
What did you do?
Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay dipping.